The head. We'll use white chenille yarn and a 6mm crochet hook. Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your fingers like this. Insert hook into the loop on mid finger. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. A magic ring is formed on mid finger. In round 1, work 1 chain stitch, 6 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch. The chain stitch and the slip stitch are not counted into the number of stitches. Work 1 chain stitch first. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise a height. Then work 6 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet. Continue to work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Six single crochets are done. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the mark stitch. Make sure to tighten up when working the slip stitch. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 6 increases. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 6 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Mark the first single crochet. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 increase. Continue to work 5 more increases in the same way. We work 2 single crochets in each stitch. We have demonstrated 3 increases. Please finish the rest 3 increases by yourself. Six increases are done. Skipping the slip stitch of previous round and the chain stitch of this round, work 1 slip stitch in the mark stitch. Make sure to tighten up when working the slip stitch. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work set of 1 single crochet, 1 increase for 6 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. The first set. Work 1 single crochet. Mark the first stitch. Next, work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Work 1 single crochet and 1 increase as one set. Keep working 5 more sets. The second set, 1 single crochet. Then work 1 increase. Namely, we work 2 single crochets in one stitch. The third set, 1 single crochet. Then work 1 increase. We have demonstrated 3 sets. Please finish the rest 3 sets per self. 6 sets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 3 is done. In round 4, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work set of 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet for 6 times. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. 1 chain stitch first. The first set, 1 single crochet. Mark the first stitch. Next, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in one stitch. Next, 1 single crochet. Work 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and 1 single crochet as one set. Keep working 5 more sets. The second set, 1 single crochet. 1 increase. One single crochet. The third set, 1 single crochet. 1 increase. One single crochet. We have demonstrated 3 sets here. Please finish the rest 3 sets per self. 6 sets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch. Make sure to tighten up when working the snip stitch. Round 4 is done. In round 5, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work 6 single crochets, 3 increases, 6 single crochets, 3 increases, and 6 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. 1 chain stitch first. Then work 6 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet. Continue to work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Six single crochets are done. Then work 3 increases. Three increases are done. Then work 6 crochets. Then work 3 increases. Then work 6 crochets. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Make sure to tighten up when working the slip stitch. Round 5 is done. In round 6, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 37 crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. 1 chain stitch first. Then work 1 single crochet in each stitch. Finish 37 crochets in total. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 29 more single crochets. We have demonstrated the 5 single crochets. Please finish the rest 25 single crochets by yourself. Thirty single crochets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 6 is done. Please finish rounds 7 to 8 by yourself. Also work 1 chain stitch, 30 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch for each round. Round 8 is done.